Have you ever walked away from a conversation with a woman and thought, wait, was she into me? You replay her smile, way she looked at you, that subtle touch on your arm, but then doubt creeps in. Was it real, or was Hadu imagining it? Here's what. No one tells you attraction isn't always loud. It's not flashing lights and via flirtation off the time. It's in the quiet gestures, the fleeting eye contact, and the half smile she gives Zoo when Chef thinks he are not paying attention, but you learn how to decode signals. It's like unlocking asset power. Never question again whether Shusa sees you as just a friend or something more. Welcome to Dark Psychology, your go-to channel for relatable advision, navigating the complexities of LUVEN relationships. And today we're divoned up into theite clear signs. A woman thinks you're with a bonus. Signet the end. Most men completely you look. Let's jump right in to see moi. She smirks or gives playful holes. Miles. Every woman is going to flash a big grin when Cheffin's yo-yo attractive. Then, fact, the macious into the yoy. Themor, likely it is she. Hold back a little instead. She gives you a smirk, 80-acing half smile, the kind that Makasu wonder what's going on behind that look. And that's the point. The subtle gesture creates mystery. It's not just friendliness. It's a signal she's pulling you in, making you curious, and jiving you just enough to keep gaze thinking about her. Let's say you crack a joke. Instead of bursting out laughing gifs, you that slow side glance and smear that's not indifference, it's strategic flirtation. A study published at Journal of Nonverbal Behavior confirms that smirks and subtle smiles increase attraction. Why? It's because they spark curiosity, and curiosity is one of first flames of desire. She smiles softly but leaves you guessing. She's trying to see if you will notice and so pay attention. That sideways grin. It might be her quiet wave saying, yes, I noticed you. I'm waiting to see if we'll make a move. Sign number 2. Shy holds Hergas. Slightly longer eye contact is powerful. And when a woman is attracted to you, she feels it in her gusts. Even if shadow sense say a word, we're not talking about intense style staring contest. It's much more subtle. It's the way her eyes linger for just a second too long. A gaze that dips into silence in Makasu. Feel like there's something unspoken, hanging in the air. Studies from Journal of Research and Personality. Mutual eye contact lasting more than 3 seconds triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone theonis responsible for feelings of close and emotional connection. In other words, extended links might be literal listening with you before a single word I sexed changed. Here's Deki. Watch how Shay breaks eye contact, quickly looks away, and pretends it didn't happen. Shay might bussy. But if looks away and then back to earth, she smiles slightly when you rise me. That's a green light. It's your way off saying, I see you. And I didn't mind that you're seeing me too, son number 3. Her voice softens or changes around. You hear something, Mossman? Miss Attraction? Isn't just a boot watch, she says. It's about Hosha's sick. A woman who finds Yao attractive. Mitten, change your voice around you. Her tone becomes warmer, smoother. Sit the ice lower in morsel tree or slightly higher on playful depending on energy between you. 2. And it's not something Shepins, it's automatic. A study published sheet in the Journal of Number Behavior found that women instinctively alter their vocal pitch when speaking to someone. The ODR on 2. Lower tones can suggest intimacy and confidence, while higher tones often come out when she's feeling playful or excited. Here's how unaided it. She could badock into a friend in a neutral, casual tone. But when she turns to you, her words stretch out. She pauses more. She lingers in thorough rhythm of your conversation. Her loader softens, her pace slows. As if the conversation slay has a soundtrack, and if she's thought slowing more easily even at your simplest jokes. It's not just that you're hilarious. It's that you make her file up and comfortable. Even a little flustered thought, subtle change in her voice is her way of leaning in emotionally. Testing the waters of intimacy without saying it out loud. Sign number 4 talks about your physical features indirectly. We might rarely come right out and say you're a rariot. It's too direct, too vulnerably instead. They find clever little waist toy. You know, they're noticing you. So you might say, that shirt really suits Sue. Or, yeah, have really kind eyes. Or, I've never seen any yoon pull off that haircut. Bjarvi Sarent. Just throwaway complaints. They're careful cosin obfuscations that allow her to express interest while still keeping a little emotional cover. Why? Because Derek complaints are at risk they can expose her feelings too early. So instead, she's on details. The things she finds attractive about you while disguising them as casual remarks. Another form theistics. Comparisons. You remind me of that guy from that movie. What's his name, yet handsome one? Or you kind of have a fat, rugged vibe like an old-school gentleman. These aeronaut trendum statements. Coded message, voiding curiosity. Also notice how specific she gets if you smell really nice or you always. Seems so calm. It's kind of magnetic. She's not just being polite. She's tuning into your presence, and that means you're already in her radar and a real way before we'll move on. If you've been nodding your head or thinking, wow, I've seen this before, take a second to like at this video and subscribe to the channel. Not only does it support our growth, it lets us know that we're reaching men like Oman Hohen. To connect with women in meaningful, confident ways, we'll appreciate you more-a-thon, you know? Now, let's keep going. Sign number 5, fine sexes. Touch you lightly. Physical touch is on the clearest yet most mender signs of attraction. And here's the true thief. A woman doesn't want to touch you, but IFC does. Ivanti's smell carries weight. It's the quick tape on your shoulder when she's lying. It's a brush of her fingers. When you hand her something, that playful nudge when you tear. Thus, the little couches are not accidental. They are macro investment cues meant to test your comfort level and signal thatches open to being close to you. Picture this. Your bus sitting side by side. She adjusts your collar or dusts something off your jacket. She didn't fave to do that. Botch wanted a reason, even a small one. Toby, the touch barrier squeakies theopoiliative. Touch. It's not about dominance or seduction. It's about connection. And when? It's done naturally and with a hesitation. It means chef feels safe and, more importantly, shy strong to you. Pro tip. If she initiates physical touch-ins and you respond warmly, watch how often she does it again. Thought? Pattern reveals comfort. Trusted, quiet desire sign. 36. She adjusts her body language around you. A woman's body of phone speaks louder than her words. And when she surrounds someone finds attractive, her posture gestures and even the way she herself shifts are instinctive noticed, and they almost always reveal more than she's for starters proximate in when talking to you. Even in a noisy room, that's not. It's just about hearing beater. It's about connection, leaning in signals trust comfort and desire for Linus There's the head tilt, a seemingness movie that psychic rigna is. Sony of the most universal, nonverbal signs of interest zone. A woman tilts her head while listening to you. It's not just curiosity. It's her way of saying, I'm relichened in too. You. Not just what you're saying, but who you. And of course, we can't ignore the classic hair play. Whether she's twirling a strand around her finger, running her hands through her hair, or even adjusting her ponytail, it's often a subconscious display of femininity, self-awareness, and is attraction. But here's something Manis never noticed. If she adjusts her outfit, straightens her back, or check your reflection in a nearby moth tour, ya walk in, she's not doing it for her very own. She's doing it for you. Body language expert Joe Navarro, a former thespachist, explains that these micro-adjustments are deeply ingrained human behaviors when we're around someone we're attracted to. We optimize appearance even if we don't realize it. So the next time a woman subtly mirrors you movements leans in, when you speak or lights up the moment you enter a room, then ignore it. She's not just Banus. She's showing you in phalanguage of Thebedy that you matter. Scene becomes more playful around. Your playfulness is magnetic. It breaks, it builds connection, and more importantly, it's a test. When a woman finds Yahweh attractive, she won't just smile airily or nod along. She lingua gescides. She'll challenge you just a little toe. See how you respond? Might say something like, "Oh, y'all think you're a coming, huh?" With that smirk Wet talked about earlier. Or she gives you a name that's just a little cheeky but filled with affection. This is childish behavior. It's actually one of the most ancient bonding tactics. Humans, even animals, play fight when bonds. She's mocking you, gently questioning. You with a playful smirk or pretending to disagree, just to keep the conversation spicy. She's investing in emotional energy. She's testing not just your wits, but your confidence and compatibility. Indeed, here's the go. She laughs at things that even that funny. No kind off law. You'd give a corker, but a warm, soft laugh that feels intimate. You're not just entertaining her, you're emotionally stirring her, letting her guard down that playfulness. It's her way of saying, let's create a little world of our own, just you and me. Sign number 8, she compliments you sincerely and specifically. Hair sweat separates an ordinary compliment. Frozone that screams attraction intentional. It why dot. If she says, nice shirt. That's generic. But if she says that deep blue real lie brings out your eyes, or there's something about the way yak that's really calming, that's personal, that's observant, that's intentional. Women are often more emotionally new and said than men when expressing attraction. So instead of off saying, I think you're a witch can feel too forward, they highlight the details that draw them in. She might notice the way your voice sounds when you speak slowly, how infinitely you carry yourself in a room, how your scent lingers after you live. These aren't compliments handed out freely, there and through presence. Your posture, energy, your vibe, Astruth, a woman, won't waste her words unless she feels something. So if she tells you something personal about yourself, your closest friends don't mention, telling you, I see you, and what I see, I like bonus sign. She mirrors your actions without realizing you've met it this far. And nowhere's the sign that most men never nace. But women dole the time when they're drawn to some enamoring. It's not flashy noise, but psychologically, one of festering ist. Indicators of a shambring happens when a woman subconsciously see your body language, a tone of voice, or gestures, and she's not doing eaten purpose. In fact, she probably didn't even know. What's happening, Butherdos? Here's what it might look like. I'll take a sip of your drink. Moments later, she does this same yoke acrosior. Arms or lean in shem. The movement soon after you scratch your chin, and Seculus and Cleolusly is sinking. And it's not coincidence. It's research published I-10 Psychology Today explains. It's that mirroring S, a primal bonding behavior. It's your brain's way of creating trust and connection with someone. It wants to get close to you. When Samyona marries, they're essentially saying, I'll feel safe with you, feel aligned with you, and to be connected to the best part. It's Compin, which makes I2 incredibly honest. This is why mirroring is so powerful. Coca, fake it. You can't force it. I tunly happen shen. There's emotional dissonancy. Happing, gun to the surface hers. Quick test. Next time you're talking to a woman you suspect might be interested, change your posture, cross your leg, lean slightly to one side, touch your chin. Then wait. She mirrors you subtly. She's not just in a conversation, she's in toy. Let's recap the 8 ClearSense E1 bonus. If you've been paying attention, you know a toolkit most Mongo their entire lives without the ability to recognize when a woman is genuinely attracted to Oi without her ever saying a word. Let's quickly Irvone. She smirks or gives playful half smiles. Mystery wrapped in curiosity. Jur holds her gaze. just second-longer signals off connection. 3. Her voice softens or changes around you. Subconscious and tone for Shimon's Onier. Physical correctly, careful compliments. Top. Protect vulnerability. 5. She finds excuses to touch you. Emotional energy through physical contact. 6. Her body language adjusts zoned, opens comfort, traction, and attention. 7. She comes more playful, teasing, and fun, emotional testing and bonding. She's you sincerely and specifically in Shanshan. Observations that reveal emotional investment. Benushi mirror movements and mannerisms. App psychological echo of attractional. Here's the truth, brother. If you've ever felt invisible, if you've wondered whether you were the kind of men you've noticed, if you've walked away from conversations thinking Maesh was just being nice, you're not alone. But maybe, just maybe, she wasn't just being polite. Maybe you've been missing signals all along because your attraction is about looks or flash of pickup lines. It's about presense confining, your energy. And when you start noticing these signs, when you start seeing how women show interest in their own quiet, graceful way, that's when you step into a different kind of four. A power and knowing power. Feckin, that is in chase. It notices, it attracts. It responds the next time you're with her, and she smiles a little differently. Twirls her hair just a bit too much, touches your arm. When she laughs, you'll know now. Over to you. If this video helped you see things more clearly, we'd love to know your aperitif, the real ones. Drop a hair emoji in comments to let us know y'all watch till the end. It tells us you're paying attention and it keeps this community strong. And hey, if you enjoyed, hit that like button. It's free and it means world to us. Subscribe for more daily psychology back insights on love, attraction, and the mind of women. And before you go, we handpicked the perfect next video for you. It's showing you peep on your screen right now. Go ahead, click it. You're not done growing yet. We'll see you.